this question, it says, let y equals f of x be the function sketched on the right. Use the graph to sketch the graph of y equals f of x plus 4 minus 6. Determine the 4 points on the new graph. So we're given this picture over here, and this picture is labeled as f of x. And our goal is to graph this new function f of x plus 4 minus 6. And we've been given a few questions to kind of help us sketch this new graph. If we look at our picture, we have some sort of key points on our picture that have been labeled for us. -4, 0, -2, 2, 0, 0, and 2, 2. And these questions ask us to find the location of this point on our new graph. And once we find the location of these points on our new graph, we'll be able to sketch our new graph. So when we look at this new equation, y equals f of x plus 4 minus 6, you can see that we are using f, so that's why we're going to be using this graph on the right to find our new graph. And then we notice that we have these changes to the equation. We have a plus 4 that's inside the function and a minus 6 that's outside the function. So these are transformations that are occurring onto our function. So we have a plus 4 and a minus 6. Now when we add and subtract to a function, this causes a shift in the graph. So we have adding and subtracting, we're going to have shift. Now, if that adding is on the inside, adding or subtracting is on the inside, it's a horizontal shift. And if that adding and subtracting is on the outside, it's a vertical shift. Now, horizontal is either left or right. Vertical is either up or down. So horizontal being either left or right, we're going to look at this plus sign, and because it's plus, we know that it's going to shift to the left. And then with vertical being up or down, this minus sign is going to tell us to shift down. Okay, now if this is information that you don't know, it's because you have to have this kind of stuff memorized. So let me just give you a quick glance at the information that you have to have memorized. And that's where I've gotten this from. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go off screen for a second here so you can see this picture. So this is all the information that you have to have memorized about the shifts to know which direction. If you're adding and subtracting is on the outside, it's a vertical shift. Plus is up, minus is down. If you have your adding or subtracting on the inside of the function, it's horizontal, and plus is to the left, minus is to the right. Okay, so that's where I got that information from, just some facts about transformations that I've memorized. So now that I know that I'm going to be shifting left 4 and down 6, I know what's going to happen to each one of these points. So if I move to the left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is subtracting 4 from whatever the x coordinate is. And if I move down 6, that is subtracting 6 from whatever the y coordinate is. So on every one of these ordered pairs, I'm going to subtract 4 from the x, and subtract 6 from the y to get to my new point on the graph, which is -8, -6 for that first one. So for every one of these, I'm going to subtract 4 to the x, subtract 6 to the y, and my new point for -2, 2 moves to -6, -4. Now I'm going to subtract 4 to the x of 0, 0, subtract 6 to the y of 0, 0, and we get to the point -4, -6. Our last one, 2, 2, we subtract 4 from the x, subtract 6 from the y, and that gets us to the point of -2, -4. Okay, so I'm going to erase these markings that I was doing for an example, and let's write our new points. So -8, and -6 would be here. -6, -4 would be here. -4 and -6 would be here. And -2 and -4 would be here. And I can sketch the graph. We have the semicircle here and a straight line here. So we've been able to take our graph and shift all of the points to the left 4 and down 6. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.